I have some friends that just moved to this area, and I was telling them a couple of my favorite free Christmas activities to do with my kids. And so I was telling them about it, and I thought, well, maybe some of you don't know about some of these things, so I wanted to just do a quick little video to tell you about some of them. So the first thing is the Indiana State Museum. I got this little guide in the mail, which I forgot about. Their Christmas thing they do is called Celebration Crossing. It's like all about trains, and they have this cute little train that the kids can ride. And I did it with my kids when they were younger, but we haven't done it in a couple years. So the thing about this is the admission to this place is kind of pricey. So it's $17 for adults, and kids are $12. Um, but your library has a season pass. So my local library is the White River branch, but almost all libraries that I've seen and been to have us pass. So you check it out at the library, and they give it to you on this little lanyard thing, or at least mine, and so it says library pass on it. And this is good for four people, admission for 4 people. So you just go, and instead of buying tickets, they scan your little pass, and you get in free. So you just check this out like you would a book, and you have it for a week. So I'm excited. I think I may take my kids and my husband tonight to go see this. The thing about going during the week is you have to get there pretty soon because they're only open until 5. So that's one thing that is free if you get the library pass. The other thing is the Festival of Trees that's at the Indiana Historical Society. And that's also one that usually has an admission that you have to pay. I think it's maybe $7 or $8. I can't remember off the top of my head. Might be 9 or 10. But one day they have free admission. So the Festival of Trees, it starts after Thanksgiving and goes through the end of into December. But one day they have an author fair, and then where lots of area authors come and they do book signings and stuff. And so on that day, from noon to 4, admission is free. And that day is this coming Saturday, December 1st. So last year I took my 6-year-old, gave her a camera, and she was snapping pictures of all the different trees. And I also took my grandma, and we all loved it. It was super fun. What it is just there's probably about 100 different trees, and they're all decorated by a different business or something, and they all have a different theme, and then you get to vote on your favorite ones. So it's really fun and a festive holiday thing to do. So again, that's Saturday from noon to 4 is when it's free at the Historical Society. And then the other fun kind of thing is the town of Bargersville has a Santa train, and that is coming up. It's on Friday, the 30th, and so just in a couple days. And that is where Santa is on like an actual train. It's on the tracks, like through the middle of downtown Bargersville. It's this big old red, shiny, beautiful train, and it doesn't move. Santa has like, it's a passenger train, and he's set up on there, and it's free, and you can go, and there's usually a pretty long line to wait to get on the train to meet Santa and Mrs. Claus. And but in the parking lot they have all kind of activities. There's last year I took my kids who were 6 and 4, and they loved it. There were lots of like characters dressed up. There's Buzz Lightyear, there was the Grinch, Batman, just a bunch of people dressed up as all these different characters. And they also had a couple of live reindeer, which they let kids pet and touch and stuff. And so it was really cool. They also had like free hot chocolate and stuff. So that's a really fun one. And it's kind of a quick thing. There's not a ton to do. It's not like a day's event, but it just runs for a couple hours. But that's another free something to do. I love doing all these Christmassy activities with my kids, but sometimes it can get pricey when everything costs $15 or $20 a person. It can add up. So those are some of my favorite fun things for Christmas that are coming up here shortly and that you can do for free. Yay! So hope you guys have a good rest of your week.